All right, Shalom. Want to give all glory, honor, and praises to Yahweh, Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai, Ba'Shem HaChakodash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone to rule and teach well. Peace, love, salutation to the elect 144 first fruit. All right, so coming to you with a lesson. I think I'm going to name this, I don't know what I'm going to name it, but something along the lines to what you women, like if you love your children more than you do your husband, you got a big issue. If you are constantly usurping authority, you got an issue. If you're constantly rebutting, you got an issue. If you got an evil eye towards your husband, you got an issue. You got an issue. Everybody has let me say this too, everybody has some type of premonition or intuition, some form of anxiety, understanding that, because everybody on this planet Earth has something inside of them, regardless if they listen to it or not, that something's coming. So everybody has that notion. And if you feel that way as a woman, you probably got something coming to your ass because you ain't been good to your husband, or you ain't not necessarily been good to your husband, or you ain't been doing the things a woman is supposed to do. And one of those things a woman is supposed to do is being good to your husband. So this is 1 Corinthians 11:1. And 3 is the point I'm going to get at. So it says, be ye followers of me, even as I also am of Yahweh Shai HaMashiach. So I'm starting here because Yahweh Shai preached. Of course, that's for a topic for another. I might do a lesson on that too. These wacky tacky Christians are going over to these other camps, IUIC and so on and so forth. Don't dare step foot to a GMS camp. I don't know why. Well, I do know why, but in contentions with the law and things of that nature. But when Yahweh Shai was preaching, when he was on this earth for 33 years, he did preach, understandings of the relations between men and women. Okay. So understanding that, this is what Paul has gotten from the understanding that Yahweh Shai, preached to him, in his walk. So he's a follower of Yahweh Shai. Now he's going to tell the church of Corinth what the order is, okay, for women, men, Most High, everything, okay? It says, now I praise you, brethren, that ye remember me in all things and keep the ordinances as I delivered them to you. Right. Keep the ordinances. All right. So that word ordinance is paradosis. Kind of reminds me of the word paradox. But it says giving up, giving over, the act of giving up, the surrender of cities. Yeah, let's read that. Now, CSB says, now I praise you because you remember me in everything and hold fast the traditions just as I delivered them to you. Right. And part of our tradition is keeping the law. Now, let's look at this order. Verse 3 says, but I would have you know that the head of every man is Hamashiach, and the head of the woman is the man. The head of Hamashiach is the Most High. Okay, so let's get this little umbrella. So it says Hamashiach, husband, wife, children. And it gives understanding under each umbrella of what they ought to do. Now, of course, the scriptures say the Lord shall do a new thing and a woman shall be set over a man. And that's what we see here today. Women in positions of authority, which is not where they're supposed to be. And then you got men with very effeminate characteristics in relationships to where a woman is thinking she needs to take charge in certain things. The husband, as you see on this, is supposed to protect the family, lead the family, provide for the family. The wife is supposed to comfort, teach, and nurture. Children are supposed to love the parents and obey the parents. Now, we got circumstances in Babylon that hinder all of these things. Of course, of course. It's Babylon. It's hard to earn a living. Usually, if you are in a relationship, you're splitting incomes to make ends meet, or whatever it may be the case, whatever. You know what I'm saying? So therefore, it's hard for the woman to respect the man in that aspect. Well, we making the same amount of money, so, or we always late on bills and you really ain't doing what you're supposed to do as a man, blah, nagging ass bitch. It comes with the territory when we're in slavery. Oh, that's another thing. We're all fucking slaves. So what respect do you think you're going to get from a woman? If you're looking for respect from a woman, keep looking, nigga. Or stop. Real talk. Stop looking, because I don't care how long you've been with your woman, and deep down inside, and not in her subconscious, in her conscience, she don't respect your ass, bro. Understand that. You need to understand that, okay? I'm speaking to us men. You need to understand that. I don't give a damn how long you've been with your woman, what the fuck your woman says. Oh, I love you so much, and, you're the best thing that's ever fucking happened to me. Oh, my gosh. Don't believe it. Just be like, oh, honey, you're so sweet. Just say some bullshit. But then walk off and be like, yeah, shut up. You don't respect me. Shit. Your woman doesn't even love you. I'm gonna say that straight up. Your woman that you're with right now don't even love you. She don't even love you, because she don't know what no woman on this planet Earth know what love is. I will say men love harder than women, and that's 100% fact. Okay? Men love harder than women. Now, the scriptures also do say in the book of Sirach, I think the 25th chapter or the 26th, one of them, it says, marvel not when she trespasses against you. That's kind of what I'm getting at here today. She don't love you. She don't care. She don't give a fuck. Okay? And she doesn't respect you. So if you're looking for it, stop it. Okay? So then children are supposed to love the parents and obey. This is the order that Paul was speaking about right here. Now, for you women, okay? Now let's get into it. For you women, if you love your children more than you love your husband, you're cooked, okay? Because you got all these women out here, a lot of single women out here. One, a lot of them don't even fucking love their children. They just want to, get knocked up so they can get the child support from the man. Okay, let's just call a spade a spade. And if it walks like a duck and quacks like a duck, it's a fucking duck. That's what these women be doing, bro. They're wicked. They're wicked. Okay, evil is in their bloodstream. That's why the Lord has to make them bleed one time a month, or they'll be extremely more diabolical than they already are. They got to release demons one time a month for a fucking week. Okay? That's how these women are. All right? So, with that being said, they don't really love the kids like that. But for the ones who do actually love their kids more than the husband, they'll be a single mom before they want to, have a full family in their kid's father in their life. You're cooked. What is that kid gonna... I'm gonna be very dramatic with this analogy. What is that kid gonna fucking do for you when all hell breaks loose? A little 5-year-old little boy or girl. Other than give away your position or put you in a position to where you probably gonna take the MOTB. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gotta feed my child. Okay? Because you women, y'all don't have a logical bone in your fucking bodies, and you can't make a decision on the move and it be the right decision. You're trash. No combat skills, no intellectual. Like, bro, just go be a fucking nurse and shut up, Okay? So that's the order of these things. All right, let's go to 1 Corinthians 14 now. 1 Corinthians 14, let's jump all the way down to the bottom. All right, and these are base scriptures, man, of what you women should be reading and understanding. And if you don't understand, get a man to make you to make you understand. All right, 1 Corinthians 14 and 34 says, "Let your woman keep silent in the churches." So let your woman keep silent in the churches. Let's get that word church real quick, because I'm about to bring out a point. It says a gathering of citizens is called out from their homes into public places, an assembly. Okay, so an assembly of the people, says assembly of the Israelites, any gathering or throng of men assembled by chance. Assembly of Christians, it says here, gathered for worship and religious meetings. So you get what the trend is. It's the word assemble. Okay, the book of Ecclesiastes goes to the word ecclesiastical, which is a church or assembly. Okay, the word assemble. All right, the word assembly right here, it says a gathering person is a group gathered for some purpose. I'm getting to my point. Assembly, gathering, union, or marriage. So I emphasize the word union and marriage because a union and marriage is your household. So really, your church is in your own house. That's why the scriptures say you need to rule your own house. Okay? So you women who are with a man, you are gathered and assembled with your husband. And if you have kids, you got a little village there. That is your Ecclesiastes. That's your ecclesiastical area. So let your woman keep silence in churches. Shut the fuck up at home. Shut your ass up at home. How about that? Because a man's church is at home. He has a gathering. There's a group. You may have 2 kids, 3 kids, and a woman. That is a church. And you're the head of that church. Women, shut your mouth. Simple. Stop rebutting. Stop usurping authority, which I'm going to get in Timothy real quick. Just cut it out. It says, for it is not permitted unto them to speak. Okay? But they are commanded to be under obedience, as also saith the law. Man, let's go back to 1 Corinthians 11 real quick. Because there's something in here. Because it says, hey, here we go. 1 Corinthians 11 and 8. It says, for the man is not of the woman, but the woman of the man. It says, neither was the man created for the woman, but the woman for the man. So if you loving your children more than the husband, if you have an issue with rebutting and not keeping your fucking mouth shut, if you have an issue with the man making the decision and you can't trust, get the fuck on then. Get on. And do your own fucking thing. You women. And let's see how far that gets you. Let's see how far it gets you. Go break up with your man then. Go break up with your man and do your own fucking thing. And I'm gonna say this too. You might, for a few years, you might be doing well. But what I'm getting to is, once this shit pops off, because it's gonna pop off in your dumbass lifespan, okay, you women, when shit pop off, please don't come running back, because you will get the stiff arm, you'll get the Heisman Trophy. I'm just being real, okay? It sucks I have to do this lesson. Not really. It really doesn't suck, actually, because you women get prouder every single day. And it actually feels good to do this lesson, because I know there's going to be a humbling coming. a mass humbling, and some to our own wives. I always remember there was like a few years ago, Elder Monaghan came down here into Atlanta. The head of the camp up in DC, he came down in Atlanta. He told me one time, he's like, shit, my rib is not going to get it until something catastrophic happens. It sucks that it has to get to that point, but it's the truth. All right. This is Hosea chapter 2. 5, it says, for the mother hath played the harlot, she hath conceived them that them hath done shamefully, for she said, I will go. This is how you women are. I will go after my lovers that give me my bread and my water, because women are attracted to power. And what is power today in today's world? Money. Okay. So she said, I'll go to my lovers that give me my bread. Right. All these bitches got OnlyFans and sugar daddies out here and shit like that. Of course, this is more symbolic, speaking about Israel, but I'm applying this to you women today. It says that give me my bread and my water, my wool and my flax. He spoils me. Oh my gosh. He give me them red bottom shoes and shit like that. My baby daddy couldn't do that. That's why I left his ass. That's why I go cheat and do this, that, and the third. Keep the same energy. Okay. It says mine oil and my drink. Therefore, behold, this is the Lord. Therefore, I will hedge up thy way with thorns and make a wall that she shall not find her paths. Right. Gonna make it hard on your ass. Verse 7, and she shall follow after her lovers, but shall not overtake them. She shall seek them, but shall not find them. Then shall she say, I will go return to my first husband, for then was it better with me than now. Exactly. Oh, once you figured out that, I left this guy and shit not working, maybe I should go back, because really it was all right with him. I just needed to shut the hell up one time and I would have been good. But no, it's not going to work like that every time. All right. Because like we said here, there's an order to things. All right. Let's get to 1 Timothy's, and I'm probably going to shut this down after that, because I could go all day with you women and just simply biblically telling you to shut the fuck up. It's best for you to do that. All right. So, okay, let me say it in a nice manner. Just please be humble and be quiet. Okay. For you ones who just can't fucking get it, shut the fuck up. For the ones who you do get it, I'm talking to you women. Hey, just continue to be lowly, shamefaced. Be a Titus, what is that? The 2nd chapter woman. Okay. Be a Titus, the 2nd chapter woman. But for you I'm really speaking to the ones who are out of order. Shut the hell up. I'm tired of your mouth. Everybody's tired of your mouth. The Lord's tired of your mouth, and he's going to shut it here soon. All right. 1 Timothy 2:12, it says, but I suffer not a woman to teach. And when you go into the word teach, it means to preach. And when you have to teach and preach, that means you have to speak. So I suffer not a woman to just talk. Okay. Just be quiet. The man is not here for you. You're here for him. Everything that women be like, anything a man can do, I can do, and better. No, bitch. You got it backwards. You were made for us, for help, a help meet. Okay. A help meet means someone acceptable to lend a helping hand. But really, anything a woman can do, a man already has done by itself. Anytime a man is looking for a girlfriend or a woman, that means he has his shit together. He's already, in this world, he's already got a place. He already got a car. He already got a job. Already got all of that. He got his shit together. All right. Now he just wants someone to share it with. He already knows how to cook. He already knows how to clean. He already knows how to do his laundry. He already knows how to do all of that shit. Now, okay, maybe I want to share it. All that cooking and cleaning and doing my laundry, you can do it now. And best believe, if you don't want to do it, bitch, I was already doing it myself. You can bounce. Now you've not become an asset. Simple. I just simply need you for a little help. And I may want kids here and there. Okay? So I can pop you and you can conceive. All right? Or I just want you around. All right? Simple. A lot of you women get that shit misconstrued and think that a man that wants you around means, oh, I can do and say he needs me. Did it? No, we do not. Even if I don't have my shit together and I'm down in the dumps, bitch, I don't need you. Because I understand what the scriptures say too, that if a woman maintains, she's going to become angry. That's in Sirach, the 25th or 26th chapter as well. All right. Meaning, say I lose a job and then you got to pay the bills for an allotted amount of time, you gonna get mad. You gonna get, why don't this nigga go get a job? But if your sorry ass go off on your ass, and lose your job, you expect me to pick up my end. You see what I'm saying? Because you need me. All right? Even if I was down and out in the dumps, I still don't need your sorry ass. So understand that, women. Okay? Again, it says 1 Timothy 2:12, but I suffer not a woman to speak, nor to usurp authority over the man, but to be in silence. Right. It says, I do not allow women to teach in the CSB, right over to the right, to teach or to have authority over a man. Okay. It is not your position. All right. It is not your position. Your position is under. So if you're usurping authority, you women, bet. Shit, even in my own rib. If you're usurping authority over me, all right then, motherfucker. Go protect the family. Go lead the family. Go provide for us too. Go do it. Go do it. When we out and about, and a man, let's say this situation. If we out and about and a man slap your ass, I'm going to look at you like, beat his ass. Go beat his ass. Don't look at me. Don't look at me, nigga. You've been giving me hell all fucking week talking about you ain't this, you ain't. Go beat his ass. Go beat his fucking ass. Go do that. Okay? This is not my problem no more. Okay? All right? So you women, just fall in line, man. And I know that's harder for y'all. It's easier said than done to fall in line because y'all so fucking proud. But it will behoove you to do so. That's all I have for you here today. Lord willing, I was edifying. We give all glory, honor, and praises to Yahweh, Bashem, Yahweh Shai, Bashem, Achakodash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone and rule and teach well. Peaceless salutation to the elect 144 first fruit. Till the next time, we'll say shalom. And like always, repent. For Yahweh Shai is coming back sooner than what me and you believe. All right, shalom.